Hey B&B enthusiasts, welcome back to another riveting episode of Soap with Joe. Today, we're diving deep into some juicy updates you won't want to miss. There's nothing more captivating than the intricate tapestries of romance. It's ordinary, otherwise ridiculous, I think, as someone is on the dream date with a partner and suddenly shifts to play the third wheel in other love triangles. Zende is said to be so fixated on Luna while his ex-wife wishes to resume the love life with him. I really feel for Luna, who may be at risk in case Zende schemes to push her to choose him over RJ Forrester. I think Nicole's return would be a good option to alleviate any confrontations, if any, and open a new path for the storyline. In another plot, Sheila's past is stirred up in connection with the relationship with Deacon. Deacon knows well about Sheila's health mental problem and the tragedy it caused in the past. Do you think he will let it go and continue the intimacy with Sheila with the hope that she will change? Well, let's together demonstrate hints that I gathered from social networks and discuss how the stories will develop. I'm not sure if Zende felt chemistry for Luna at the first sight, or if emotions were sparked during the talk with Eric, but Zende even accepts that their relationship might not see fruition. However, fans predict that he will have Luna in his arms sooner than we've expected. Zende's gearing up to sweep Luna off her feet, convinced he's the knight in shining armor she deserves, far outshining RJ. This is in spite of the recent turmoil involving a drug scandal and Luna's traumatic experience at the guest house, which would seemingly complicate their relationship further. Yet, Zende is prepared to present himself as the more suitable partner for her. Well, I believe that many audiences don't favor this scenario unfolding. Some claim that Luna will never get her eye on Zende, let alone a private moment with him. Meanwhile, some optimistic fans state that the dynamic between Zende and Luna, especially following an intimate encounter influenced by hallucinatory mints and visions of RJ, prompts the suggestion that perhaps it's time for Zende to seek out a different romantic prospect. Introducing a new love interest for Zende could provide a fresh storyline and renew viewer interest. At this point, I share the same viewpoint, provided that Zende genuinely falls for Luna without ulterior motives for his own benefit. However, there's a prevailing concern among the audience that Zende will turn his back on her at the moment Luna trusts him the most. Unfortunately, this fear is likely to occur as I hear from the soap forums that Nicole, Zende's former flame, steps back into the picture, her heart set on reigniting the embers of their once blazing love. Their marriage, once filled with love and shared dreams, ended with many questions left unanswered. Zende has previously expressed to Julius a timeless affection for Nicole and a desire for her to have the best in life. The possibility of Nicole returning to Los Angeles, admitting her ongoing love for Zende, opens up intriguing narrative possibilities. Personally, I don't expect the return of this character for reasons. First, I'm not the fan of Luna and Zende pairing, as Zende seems to be an untrustworthy guy. Second, whether the original actress for Nicole can reprise the role is in doubt. Recasting Nicole could offer a seamless transition into exploring what was lost between her and Zende. Their prematurely ended marriage still harbors the potential for a romantic revival. Anyway, the question lingers. Should Zende move on from Luna and explore new romantic possibilities, perhaps with Nicole making a dramatic return? What do you think? I suggest that Nicole should appear before the intimacy between Luna and Zende surge, or else more tragedies will explode. What happens if RJ realizes that Luna betrays him to run to Zende and is dumped eventually? How will Nicole overreact if she finds that her ex-husband's heart only beats to Luna regardless of her dedication to win him back? There would be a flurry of comments around the storyline in case Nicole's back, but it's just one of many possibilities. Next, I think we should turn our attention to another couple where hints and details are more straightforward and revealing. Deacon recently shared troubling news with Sheila, potentially setting the stage for her next breakdown. The storyline is likely to shift to Sheila, introducing new challenges after a period of relative calmness in her narrative. The situation escalates when Sheila overhears Hope Logan tell her dad, Deacon Sharp, that he needs to dump Sheila. As knowing many notorious stories regarding Sheila, Hope is deeply unsettled by her father's plans to marry Sheila. Deacon, who had previously stumbled upon Steffi and Finn, grievously wounded outside Il Giardano, is intimately acquainted with Sheila's capacity for violence. So, from this point, I think that Deacon will heed Hope's warnings and end his relationship with Sheila. Although he has claimed that his love could transform Sheila, despite her homicidal tendencies, his uncertainty about this possibility is becoming increasingly apparent. It seems he's grappling with the reality of whether his feelings can truly change someone as dangerous as Sheila. Despite his earlier insistence on Sheila's reformation, his recent dialogue with Hope revealed a reticence to defend his relationship with Sheila, marking a departure from his prior assertions. Eavesdropping on their exchange, Sheila struggles to contain her emotions after hearing Hope denounce her as a psychopath. Following Hope's confrontation, which culminates in a stern warning to Sheila, Deacon ultimately concedes that he could not proceed with marrying Sheila if he wishes to preserve his relationship with Hope. Many fans are relieved to witness the disintegration of Sheila and Deacon's relationship. However, this revelation is predicted to precipitate a relapse into instability for Sheila, who has maintained a distance from Steffi and Finn in recent months. Her unexpected approach towards Steffi and Liam's daughter Kelly during a playdate quickly escalates into a heated confrontation and subsequent physical altercation. How will Deacon and Finn get involved in her crisis? Remember that Deacon comprehends Sheila's mental illness, which may associate with her erratic behavior. Historically, Sheila's mental state deteriorates when she perceives a threat to her relationships. Given this pattern, both Hope and Steffi might find themselves in peril. Previously, Steffi suffered at the hands of Sheila's unchecked aggression. The unfolding narrative hints at Hope potentially becoming Sheila's next target, which could inadvertently embroil Thomas in a dangerous situation, echoing Finn's previous encounter with danger due to Sheila's actions. Now, is there any of you who thinks that Deacon will have a second thought arising from the sentiments in Sheila's illness? Despite her controversial history, I find myself sympathizing with Sheila and contemplating the ways she could be supported to alleviate her mental anguish. Do you think she merits assistance and the opportunity for change? Well, our discussions are always open for you to show your perspectives on the stories you are interested in. I think that there would be confrontations surrounding Sheila's looming breakdown which may affect Hope, Steffi, and possibly Deacon. However, I would like to hear your thoughts on the love entanglements among Zende and his women. Do you think Zende should move on from Luna, perhaps rekindle an old flame with Nicole, or explore new love interests? I suppose Zende is not trustworthy, and his actions will lead to heartbreak for Luna eventually. Meanwhile, I don't believe his love with Nicole would reap a happy ending either. How about Sheila? What do you think about the solution for a damsel in distress? Being rejected by the man she loves and distressed out of the anguish, sounds like there's no one will likely to come and console her other than Deacon, who might be her only source of solace. Do you think Deacon will change his mind and end up with nuptials with Sheila regardless of the intense intervention of Hope? I speculate that this is likely to happen because he is quite indecisive and susceptible to influence. There should be a factor to mitigate Sheila's wrath and prevent further harm to others, like Hope and Steffi. Now, let's make predictions on what twists and turns lie ahead in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for the latest updates. Until next time, bye.